NFL has come to East Asia in the bustling metropolis that is Tokyo, Japan. Coming up, divisional round Saturday. We've got an AFC battle on tap as it'll be the Shamrocks of Paris taking on the Bisons of Tokyo. The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Second down, they go right back to Cook.
And he gets this one just shy of 40 to mark him down at the 39. A gain of 13, it's a first down.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for second down. Cook up the gut. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's see, yeah, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it's second down. They fake the give. Now Rodgers.
Dalvin Cook now catches on back-to-back plays.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains.
Well, it seems pretty clear on this opening drive that they want to get him involved, not only, Charles, in the run game, but in the pass game as well. And he can be such a weapon for them when they utilize him this way.
And partner, you know I'm a veteran, right? In other words, that means a little bit older. Back in my day, we used to call a guy like this a workhorse, except he carried the ball all the time. Now they get it to him a variety of ways, but you're right. They want to run their offense through him.
And perhaps now close to the first points of this divisional round game as it's first and goal.
Cook. Touchdown.
Now the try here for the point after. And it's good to make it 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he returns this to the 22. They'll start on the ground. ETN.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
ETN once more.
Stays on his feet, and he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Lawrence with a quick throw outside. That's complete.
7 yards there and a 1st down.
Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, it turned into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Here's Lawrence.
Going down the middle, and it's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence.
Wide open receiver, complete. Touchdown. A great play there. 31 yards.
And the Shamrocks respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
Zerline good with a PAT. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do. So I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers. Setting up the screen for Cook. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
Here now 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
Throwing is Rodgers.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
It'll be a gain of just a yard, and 3rd and 8 now.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Hopkins strong running. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down. Back to the ground, Cook. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. They run it again with Cook. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3. Seven, our score after 1. 2nd quarter now, and it's our home team with possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. On play action. Now Rodgers.
That one tipped, and it's incomplete. But good hands there defensively. It's second down.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Now left side on the swing pass. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Rodgers directing traffic, going to change the play.
Rodgers now from the gun on 3rd down.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they're working inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. He's up over 50 yards receiving now in this first half. It's a first down. Left side, Cook. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Eluding the pressure right. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. The offense on 3rd down tonight, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Dalvin Cook with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And his guys have taken the lead. Extra point attempt here still to come. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Lawrence will throw. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 11 yards there, first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
From the 43, here's a second down and 9. Now Lawrence. Big strides, look at him go.
And finally wrestled down at the 11. Give him 32 on the play.
Now Lawrence.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brooks. And he'll be out of bounds. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Etienne.
And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Once more, Etienne. And this time he finally breaks through. It's a touchdown.
Zerline now for the PAT. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people are focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down in those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3, and we have now arrived at the 2-minute warning. A reminder, as we did all through the regular season, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman at halftime. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7.
Now Lawrence to throw.
Here's a diving catch right side. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And they'll run with Etienne.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Travis Etienne
with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Shamrocks have taken the lead.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Picked off by Tyson Campbell.
And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. He'll get this off to Etienne.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
Straight ahead, Etienne.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown.
Travis Etienne
saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game.
And the Shamrocks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead now up to 14.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field.
And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time.
He may go.
And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Running out of the gun with Etienne.
And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Throw left side complete. That's Brooks. Touchdown. A great effort there as the first half is winding down.
And the Shamrocks continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And out a little across the 25 to the 27th.
At their own 27-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've been the better of the 2 teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium, but you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
On first down, Lawrence. And this one into the hands of Ingram downfield.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Looking to throw, Lawrence.
Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down.
Lawrence going to fire it out wide, complete.
Touchdown! From 6 yards away.
And the Shamrocks take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Zerline good with a PAT. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. Let's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers.
That's caught. He finds Danny Gray.
And he's got this down to the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. A nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
2nd and 10 here as we sit in the third quarter of this divisional round matchup.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Touchdown!
Garrett Wilson
from 19 yards away.
And the Bisons are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Robert Saleh, one to take chances. His guys will go for 2 here.
Now Rodgers, a free play. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead back now to 21. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a gain of 34.
First down, Shamrocks.
Really? This cannot be happening.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Lawrence.
Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want...
And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. 29 yards as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a 1-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked up by Andre Sisco.
And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line.
Waste of time.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48.
Here's Lawrence.
He's got his man on the crossing route. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
Dancing to his left. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Well, yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too.
Off the option, here's Etienne.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 16-yard line.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. That's complete right around the 8. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brooks. No gain on the play. And it's 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd.
Back to the ground with Etienne.
It'll be a pickup of 4, and it winds us down to the end of the 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
The ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal. He'll try again.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown.
It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Shamrocks are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this 4th quarter lead.
Zerline good with a PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32.
Take it to the half. This is what you get paid for. To the house, let's go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
To throw is Rodgers.
Over the middle, and he's got Gray.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
Tokyo. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Buying time to his left.
Looking for Gray and finding him once again.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A very solid gain of 27.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here.
Rodgers again now. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Hey, take 26.
Now Rodgers, gotta have this one. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Garrett Wilson.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Bisons get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Give him 18 on the play.
Well, there's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the fourth quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And, partner, why would they? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today. When you're in that zone, you go ahead and take full advantage of it. You don't worry about your opponent. You just worry about what you're doing.
First down,
A shotgun snap and a give to ETN.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets them up now 1st and goal.
Well, they have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start, and pass plays like we just saw, they're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the fourth quarter.
And that they have in every way, and plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's what's helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to smile as this.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now Zerline on to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
63. Bison's 28.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return.
Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
The offense on 3rd down, they have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 17 yards there on 3rd down as they pick up a 1st and 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. And his throw is incomplete.
Oh, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
At the 43-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
They'll get this out to the flat for ETN.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards.
Now Lawrence on first down. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there. Second and 10 now. It's Lawrence.
Open man right side is Ingram. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
They'll try to run with ETN.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Zerline now for the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
70. Bison's 28.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Flush to his right. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And they have secured a spot in the conference championship, and now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead. But when you get